Ruston Regional Airport.
Automated weather observation. 19er34 Zulu weather. Wind 350 at 7. Visibility 10. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 29er Celsius. Dew point 10. Altimeter 29er 7. Remark. Density altitude 2,000.
Clearance delivery Skyline November 80 Papa Echo.
Skyline 80 Papa Echo, Monroe and Ruston clearance cleared to the Alpha Oscar Airport as filed. Maintains 3,000. Like 6,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.9er. Walk 3645 and hold for release.
Alright, 0 Papa Echo is cleared to Alpha Oscar as filed. Climb maintain 3,000, expect 6,010 minutes. Departure frequency 126.9er. Squawk 3645 and hold for release. 0 Papa Echo.
Skyline 0 Papa Echo, read back correct. Advise number 1 to the runway and runway departing.
And we'll advise 0 Papa Echo. Thanks, Dale. Ruston traffic, Skyline 80 Papa Echo, taxiing to the run-up area for 36. Ruston. Clearance delivery, Skyline November 80 Papa Echo, number 1 at Ruston, runway 36.
Skyline 0 Papa Echo, ready to release for departure and controlled airspace, fly runway heading.
Fly runway heading, 0 Papa Echo. Ruston traffic, Skyline November 80 Papa Echo, taking off 36, departing to the north. Ruston. All right, full ridge, prop in, 10 degrees of flaps. Looks good there. Clear. All right, instruments are green. Speed's alive. And rotate. Oh, got a little bounce there.
Ruston traffic, 7 Tango. Turn left, call climb 36, Ruston.
Ruston traffic, Skyline November 80 Papa Echo, departing the area to the northwest. Ruston. All right, now we swap.
Runway heading is what they said, right?
No. Monroe approach, Skyline November 80 Papa Echo, 1300, climbing 3,000, runway heading.
Skyline 80 Papa Echo, Monroe departure, ident, Monroe altimeter 2992.
2992, Papa Echo.
Skyline 0 Papa Echo, climb maintain 6,000.
Climb maintain 6,000, 0 Papa Echo.
Skyline 0 Papa Echo, turn left on course.
Left on course, 0 Papa Echo.
We had a great trip, didn't we?
We did. We had a wonderful trip.
We flew down to Ruston, picked Daddy up, and headed to San Marcos the next day. And the people in San Marcos were just great. Josh Flowers is based in San Marcos.
I sent him a text, and he didn't respond, but it was kind of a short notice kind of thing.
We didn't even think of it till the night before.
And we're going to say, hey, if you want to meet up for breakfast or something, you can.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But the people in San Marcos were super nice. Berry
Aviation, yeah. They were really, really good people there.
They had a ton of traffic, just planes coming in and out for Formula One races.
It was a steady flow, that's for sure. And it was a good race. We enjoyed it.
It was hot.
It was a lot hotter than they forecasted.
Yeah, and Daddy, like any older person, the heat is not your friend. But he did great.
Yeah, he's 91 years old. We brought plenty of water, and he stayed hydrated. But it's such a long walk to the parking lot.
Right.
The problem of it is, I don't mind going to the car and coming by to pick, but they don't let you go pick people up.
Right.
And it was, they would have to get to the road, and then it's only another couple hundred yards you're at the car. So
yeah.
So anyway, yeah, that's maybe we can figure out something. We were going to try to get some grandstand seats and stuff, but he wasn't real sure about going up downstairs. So this was a trial run.
It was, and it was really good. I was not familiar at all with anything, and this was like a record crowd. They said they haven't had crowds this large since it opened in 2012.
And this was even larger, I think.
It was larger, yeah.
I think it was over 500,000. And the amount of time we spent getting out of the parking lot, I can believe it.
Every day it got worse. The first day on Friday we went to the practice sessions and we got on out and I said, well, that wasn't too bad. I said, wait till we come for qualifying. Well, then it was the getting in. It was a huge deal. It was the getting out.
I mean, there was a little traffic getting in, but the getting out, they really need to have people directing out of all of these feeder lots into the road. Because what happens is you won't let anybody in at all, and then everybody gets backed up, and then it doesn't move. And then, of course, we had this one guy who was like 4 cars behind us, and he gets out, goes up the front, moves cones, and made his own lane going through the grass, and then stopped cars, and it was like, are you kidding me? Now, I understand his frustration.
Exactly, because we had sat there. It took us about 2 to 2.5 hours to get out of the parking lot. And once we got out, so from the time the race ended on Sunday till we got back to our rental, which was about an hour drive anyway, but it was 3.5 hours.
Yeah, it was I really think they need to work on maybe parting, having people direct people.
I know.
Because that was a little tough. But I mean, other than that, it was great.
And of course, I just don't know if it's just physically possible to get that many vehicles in and out of there any quicker.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure they thought about it. But again, it's, we kind of tried to zipper ourselves in. But then you would get some people who, like this one guy, cut across the grass median and tried to squeeze in front of us, and I rolled down my window and I said, buddy, you're not even in a lane. They go, I'm just following cars. And then he was literally this close to us.
Yeah.
So I looked up at him and I said, young man, I don't know if you realize this or not, I'm in a red car. And I'm old. And he backed off.
Yeah, and speaking of red cars, Berry Aviation again gave us the red car, and I was kind of later calling them to get it. So they did a great job of getting us fixed up, and I changed my mind on something, and they were very, very good at helping us.
Yeah, that's a great little FBO. It's a great little it's in a good location, really.
It is.
If you don't want to get so busy, like going, into Austin proper. And then they got 3 runways. So,
yeah.
I mean, when wind's an issue, I mean, they got that part not that big a deal. But, it overall was a great experience, great race. We thoroughly enjoyed it. Odds are next year, I think we're going to try to get some, some grandstand seats or something like that.
Yeah.
We just didn't want to spend the money this time if, her dad just goes, no, I can't get up the stairs. I guess somebody would gladly swap seats with us, but but anyway, I think he enjoyed it. I think he'd enjoyed it more if he had been kind of following a few races, because he doesn't know any of the drivers or anything.
Right.
Because he's a NASCAR fan, so.
Yeah. He enjoyed the time spent with us, and we were in Wimberley, Texas, because about a month ago, we had several snafus, but about a month ago, our Airbnb that we had lined up since last May flooded. So we had to find another place, and we ended up in Wimberley, but it was a bit of a drive. The setting, though, was absolutely gorgeous.
The street we're on was called Deer Run.
Aptly named.
Aptly named. We'll even throw a couple little pictures up. I mean, every morning we had deer all over us. It was just crazy.
And we were not on the river, but the Blanco River runs right through that area. And just beautiful, drive down through there. We did have to laugh, though. I've got a couple of pictures I have to throw up. Every time you go through a little low spot, there's a 5-foot rain gauge beside the beside the road to let you know how deep the water is.
And now I kind of understand why the place we first tried to rent flooded. You know, it was like, I was going, flooding? What? Are you kidding me? And
yeah, they never said why, but anyway. And then secondly, and I got this is a bad picture, but sometimes the road just went right through the river. And we were like 6 inches deep in the water twice.
And they had like a little, it's a one-lane road that's really kind of a dam.
Yeah.
And, you know, it had a couple little humps to kind of like filter the water through. At first I was like, are you kidding me? I was supposed to but then I saw a car to do it and I went, oh, I guess so. But it was definitely a very pleasant surprise. It's one of those things that you kind of get put out that your house that you had planned on getting, had a snafu, but then it was kind of like, man, we loved where we were at.
We did. We saw the deer every single day, and it was so quiet, so peaceful. Stars, you could see the stars just.
Yeah, it was way out from the city and everything. Yeah, it was great. We loved it.
In the little town of Wimberley, we did not spend, someone told us later that Wimberley is actually like an antique shopping mecca type place, but we didn't spend a whole lot of time because of the races, but we did eat breakfast there this morning, and wonderful breakfast, just beautiful little setting again.
And the little restaurant we ate at was dog friendly.
Yeah.
So some of the most beautiful dogs and their owners were coming in. And of course, you know, we had to pet all of them.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the Wimberley Cafe, and we enjoyed that.
So yeah, San Marcos, Wimberley, both those little towns, have a diamond in the rough, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, because they're not normal places you would think to go. Well, unless you're an antiquer, then you'd go to that Wimberley area. But we'd never heard of it since then. But
well, the other thing that we did one morning is we drove to Canyon Lake, which was just a short drive from where we were. It was really pretty, and probably would have taken more of a walk around the lake, but with Daddy, you did not want to do any extra walking because we were kind of at his limit as it was, but we did get out and kind of look around the lake a little bit.
Well, I was proud of your dad. He did better than I anticipated.
Yeah.
And he was so apologetic about, I just keep holding y'all up, and you know, we kind of got our routine. I would carry the little pop-up chairs. I'd lug all three of them and take off, you know, find us a good spot to sit, and then Janice would locate me on the I-360, and then I'd tell her where I'm at, and so it worked out fine. It was.
It did. We also learned that the parking lot was it was labeled, but it still was just a field, basically. So we pinned the parking place. That was a big deal.
Slight amendment to your route if you're ready.
It was the worst. On day one,
Oscar Alpha. Whiskey Kilo.
I parked, and I looked up and kind of saw the row we were on. And I said, oh, got it, I'm in good shape. So I'm trying to be the good Samaritan and tell Janice and her dad to sit there at the curb, because on practice day, the traffic wasn't so bad, I could pick them up on the road. And I went up and down every row at least 4 or 5 minutes. To give you a case in point, I put in 15,000 steps.
Yeah.
And kept looking for the car. I knew the make of the car. Of course, it was a rental. I kept looking, and it had the license plate number. I walked by our car half a dozen times. Went, nope, not that. Our car had the wrong license number on the keychain fob. And I go, well, it's next to this red SUV that I remember parking, but nope, not our car. And this goes, do you want me to come help you? And I said, well, I don't want to leave your dad by himself. But he was in a good spot, and he said, yeah, go on. Janice walked straight to it. Because she wasn't looking at the license number. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was so worn out. And that was the day it was really hot. And it kind of even got to me a little bit, but...
I felt bad for him back there, and I wasn't even sure I could... I just felt helpless sitting up and couldn't help, so I did remember there's a piece of paper on the back seat, and that's what I looked for more than the license plate. So.
Yeah, I was saying I didn't I didn't know that. Well, it wouldn't have mattered because I was just fixated on looking at the license plate number. So, case in point, know the license plate number or take a picture of the car on rental cars because, you know, we rent or have so many different ones. It's easy to forget which one it is. But anyway, yeah, we know what to expect and what to do for next year. I had been to Formula One before with a group of guys one year, and we all, you know, got, you know, into the VIP suites. And again, it was one of those things we just didn't know if we wanted to spend the money, whether or not Janice would like it or whether or not your dad would like it. And but I think it's a go for next year.
I think so.
As we walked by the place or two that we were kind of looking at, and I asked him, I said, do you think you can make it up those steps? Because if you've never been, it's not like, you know, a flight of stairs. You're going up 2 or 3 stories, you know, up, and, you know, it's just a railing, and didn't know how he'd do and how his balance would be. And
That's Magnolia over there?
that is Magnolia.
I went to a movie in Magnolia one time. They had the old theater that had huge murals on the sidewalls of Magnolias. It was one of the old downtown type theaters.
Did you go see Magnolia and Magnolia?
Oh, I did. Still Magnolia?
Or was it?
Contact forward center 1.
There was something Magnolia.
Oh,
So they stole Magnolias from somebody, or what?
no. Like iron, steel. S-T-E-E-L.
Oh.
Steel Magnolias. The Southern women, strong Southern women is what they could have called it too.
Oh, okay. Well, they didn't steal anything. What does the steel as in iron got to do with
They
it?
were strong Southern women. They were.
And they name it strong Southern women.
That's what I told you. It's
The steel Magnolias.
steel Magnolias.
When you said S-T-E-L, I'm thinking, oh, somebody fabricated some Magnolias out of steel.
Oh. Anyway, I was a teenager, so I don't know what movie I saw now. I can't remember.
Oh, that's a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. Fort Worth Center, 80 Papa Echo, level 6,000.
Papa Echo, Fort Worth Center, Roger, welcome ma'am, and should be mostly smooth. Text emitter is 29904.
29904, 80 Papa Echo. What are you thinking for dinner?
American 462, Fort Worth Center, climb maintain level 230.
I have a feeling you're thinking what I'm thinking.
Level 5950, leaving.
Pulling in a pizza and grabbing it on the way home.
Yeah. Also approach, Skyline November 80 Papa Echo, level 6,000.
Number 80 Papa Echo, tell us approach, tell us 10-3003, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, 3003, 80 Papa Echo.
Departure American 2921 is with you to 1.5 for 155. American 2921, tell us departure, radar contact, wind drill 2, climb maintain 5,000, turn right heading at 090. 5,000, 090, American 2921. American 2921, turn right direct PJ. Direct PJ, American 2921. Let's go 17, use caution for antennas 2 o'clock, 4 miles. Alright, search for the chopper, go to 15. Number 40, correction, November 80442, request altitude.
Traffic, 12 o'clock, 3 miles, 1,000 feet below.
Oh, there he is, right there. Right there.
Vector visual approach, 136 right.
Oh, yeah, good gosh. We might get that one on the...
He's American going into Tulsa.
American 2921, climb maintain 15,000. 15,000, American 2921. Number 80 Papa Echo, turn left heading at 260.
Left 260, 80 Papa Echo.
Skywest 3554, turn left heading at 090, descend maintain 3,500 out of the turn, Tulsa Airport, 10 o'clock, 7 miles.
It's going to put us right over the airport.
Like he put that plane pretty close to us.
Oh, it's pretty close.
Number 901 Juliet. Sierra, turn 10 degrees right, vector final, descend maintain 5,000.
Turn us back here in a second.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
With information, Sierra. Number 80 Papa Echo, flag 300.
3000 Papa Echo.
Nginx 48, descend and maintain 4,000. Traffic, disregard.
Maintain 4,000 and airports inside, Jones 48.
Nginx 48, roger. Last contact approach and second.
Well, I see that. I think I see him.
Steady 15 at 5,000 with information, yeah. Steady 15, those approach, back visual approach, only one line. Number 80 Papa Echo, clear direct Alpha Oscar.
Clear to direct Alpha Oscar 0 Papa Echo.
Number 80 Papa Echo, contact Kansas City Center at 127.8.
127.8, 80 Papa Echo. Skyline November 80 Papa Echo, level 6,000.
0 Papa Echo, Kansas City Center, welcome, Wichita, altimeter 3000.
3000.
0 Papa Echo, contact Wichita approach 13485.
13485, 80 Papa Echo. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too, baby.
80 Papa Echo, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, 80 Papa Echo.
For Tango Alpha, multiple targets in the pattern at Jabara at your 1 o'clock and 3 miles. Use caution and you can contact Beach Tower.
Roger, we'll use caution, looking for traffic, and we'll contact Beach Tower. Thank you. Good day. 464 Tango Alpha.
Number 80 Papa Echo, turn right heading 360 vector per sequence into Jabara.
Right, 360 0 Papa Echo.
Columbia 540, zoom altitude navigation for left base 2, runway 1 enter left, contact tower. Roger, navigation altitudes for left base for 1 enter left over to tower. 540 Zulu. Speaker 80 Papa Echo, traffic at your 10, moving 9 o'clock, 3 miles southbound to Skyline inbound for beach at 2,500.
Lucas 0 Papa Echo.
And Skyline 80 Papa Echo, descend and maintain 3,000, report Jabbar in sight at your 9 o'clock and 4 miles.
Just maintain 3,000. We have Jabbar inside 80 Papa Echo.
80 Papa Echo, clear visual approach to Jabbar Airport. Previous call traffic, no factors. Additional traffic at your 1 o'clock, 2 miles southwestbound altitude indicates 2,000.
Clear visual Jabbar, and we go ahead and cancel IFR now.
80 Papa Echo, IFR, cancellation received, squawk VFR, change of our frequencies approved.
Squawk VFR, change advisory, 80 Papa Echo. Jabbar traffic, Skyline 80 Papa Echo is 3 to the east, going across midfield, enter a right downwind for 18 Jabbar.
He is trying to get us a little further.
I see the beach.
Yeah, I see him now, so we wouldn't interfere with him.
We look pretty good. I don't hear anybody in the pattern here.
Yeah.
2400 pattern altitude.
I'll get it on down here. The traffic cleared out, huh?
It did, yeah. Nobody's talking to you, so...
No. Jabbar traffic, Skyline 80 Papa Echo, crossing midfield, entering a right downwind, 18 full stop, Jabbar. Jabbar traffic, Skyline 80 Papa Echo, entering a right downwind, 18 full stop, Jabbar. Be a left crosswind, right? Jabbar traffic, Skyline 80 Papa Echo, turning a right base, 18 full stop, Jabbar. Jabbar traffic, Skyline 80 Papa Echo, base to final, 18 full stop, Jabbar. We have a little left crosswind here. Parr, traffic Skylane 80, Papa Echo, clear 18, taxiing the ramp, Jabaro. Side of this beach.